BBC interviewed some of the disciples.
Yeah.
Disciples are people who are very close to the man of God.
So who are they call them? Who are very close to the altars.
The altar boys.
Yeah.
So and they narrated so much. We hear issues of rape and assault, and another one that triggers the emotion of Nigeria was that according to one of the interviewers, yes, and some of the disciples they stated clearly that most of the miracles were fake. We are audio.
Yeah, the initially is that we're in the end time. Shit, do you understand? But the majority of 40% of Nigeria prophet are prophets that is not they call them end time prophets.
From our own experience, that is not the only report, because we hear report of so many also who we are repeatedly raped.
Yes, if you remembered before TB Joshua died, before the death of TB Joshua, there's a lot of allegations towards him before this BBC report came out. There's a lot now. At least I've read about 2 to 3 reports about being more or less a virgin.
But the issue is that a lot of people discredited these people that they were sent just to discredit the man of God, that just to cast his name in bad light, considering the numbers of foreign visitors that turn this church ever daily, monthly, in search of deliverance, in search of miracles to their ailment and illnesses. We see him hosting several presidents, African nation, and other. That tells you that the man was influential. When he was here.
Yes, he was influential. But the point is that let's tell ourselves the truth. Is that those people that came out and speak, you understand, if they have not experienced such thing, they will never come out and speak about it. And we should know the fact that we have at least grew up in a Christian environment, you understand. So we have understand the way church being, especially someone like us that maybe they have worked in the church. You understand? I've encountered a couple of stories about churches before. You understand? So let me give you an expo how you're going to know whether a pastor is a good pastor. Let me give you a little bit exposed. Number one is
a real man of God
is that number one is that you look at his lifestyle first. You understand? After, when you look at his lifestyle, look at his children's lifestyles. You understand? And look at people that works with him.
Associate.
You understand? He's associate. You understand? They always say people that get closer to the altar doesn't benefit from the altar, and it's true. You understand? If you church, which is supposed to be that anybody that does not walk from the altar might not walk, should not walk, we should not eat from the altar. But it's reversed now. People that even walk from the altar doesn't benefit from the altar. You understand? So that is how it is in this country now. You understand? For instance, now I'll be able to be, I don't want to mention his name, but I'll be able to be working with one pastors before. You understand? I shoot a couple of their programs online. You understand? Both online and terrestrials. You understand? So it make me to get closer to him. So I've seen what I am not supposed to see. You understand? So I don't want to mention him.
You're not mentioning
so
the name of
I
the pastor,
see. So, but the point is that it's not. If you are a man of God, okay. For instance, now I don't want to go to a church whereby even my pastor children does not attend the church. My pastor children are attending another church.
That's a red flag.
You understand? You understand? So if me as a child of God, you understand, if you want to give me a job and pay my money. You understand? So I have to tell him that sometimes we have an agreement that this is
not you are doing it for God.
Why would I do for? Is he doing it for God? That's the first question.
Is he doing it for God?
Yes.
So what we are saying is that most of them are not doing for God, they are doing for their selfish
interest. Let's be honest with ourselves. Majority of pastors that we have now, you understand, they are end time priests. You understand? They are end time priests. You understand? Though that is the reason why when if you are Christians, have direct relationship with your God, know how to call him. If you're a Muslim, have direct relationship with your Muslims, you understand? If you are the African traditional, you are get close to the ancestors. You understand? Have direct relationship with the Ledumare.
I think another issue is that oftentimes worshippers, Nigeria love miracles a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so and when they see a pastor trying to meet their expectation, of course, they turn into a god.
Yeah.
And if you do that, of course, the pressure is on the man also to impress, because he wants to impress, and then for him to impress, he needs to go the extra mile. Yeah, to source for different means just to ensure that he maintains the crowd, he grows his crowd, and he also ensures that his congregation does not reduce.
So the point is, firstly, is that we need to be able to clear some mindset with ourselves, and we need to be able to understand the fact that the only people that can help is God. You understand? Those are God is the most powerful. God is the only solution.
Yeah.
You understand, that can help someone. Now, I don't want to be
my pastor.
You understand?
So I
don't want to understand. I don't want to be hearing that God said we should go and do this. God said we should go and do this. God said we should go and do that. You understand? So you can't be there. You should stop using that word. You understand? If there's a lot of, let me be honest with you. Let me take this show personally. There's a lot of things that have happened from the past. You understand? When you see a false prophecies, when you see a false miracles, and even in the Bible, Jesus Christ performed miracle. The way Jesus Christ performed miracle was not intentional. You understand? It is coincidence.
Due to circumstance.
Yeah, you understand? But now,
into a place seeing someone
people,
there.
you understand, according to the scriptures. You understand? So, but now, in fact, some miracle are now, they go as far as even employing an actress to come and act as deaf. You understand? They go as much as possible to go and tell people that is a wish. Sure you get. So we can't continue like this. Concerning TB Joshua, look at the man that works for him in the mountains, which cost place mountain, and it's not a mountain. He's using it for other things, other purposes. You understand? Imagine the man said on his interview that I watched, the man said that he will ask him to do some kind of things that is very difficult, but he trusted him that he is going to deliver. You understand? Say there was a time that TB Joshua asked him to go and pick a fish, a big fish, and when he picked the fish, he now cut his hair and cut his private parts hair, put it inside the mouth of the fish. You understand? As the fish is multiplying, so his member will be multiplying. That is called science. You understand? So she get that is called science. You understand? Ishelo Shedebe, she get. You understand? So we have under this we do nowadays now. We have now understand the fact that it doesn't matter about the name of the pastor or the name of we have mature enough. You understand? We have mature.
We can see clearly.
We can see clearly. We can now see who is truly a man of God. In fact, you cannot even know. You understand? That also take me back to when he died. A lot of people, there's a lot of scandal that you understand. There's a lot of scandal that they were accusing some Baba Depoye that they could not go and give him a last respect. They were accusing a lot of people. I think it's about like 2 or few pastors that attended his burial. Maybe they have seen, you understand, the kind of person he is, or I don't want to say other words, you understand. So maybe they don't want to associate with him. You understand? That was the reason why they could not attend his burial. But so far so good. My advice is just get closer to God. Don't be misled. You understand? Nobody will tell you should go and withdraw your money that you have in the bank to come and sow a seed. When you know that, even go and find out. Firstly, you need to know is that number one, find out does your pastor children attend your church. If not, what is the reason for not being attending the church? Find and investigate the church they are attending to. You understand? Look at the lifestyles. You understand? I've been in a midst whereby even the church I attended to. You understand? Well, let me just leave that one too for now.
And so, in conclusion, now the church has reacted and they discredited the report entirely from the BBC that it was not a balance and it was concocted narrative.
Disciples of the church.
Yes, and these people interviewed by persons are interviewed by BBC are not the real disciples which they claim they have. So of course, I think that's where let's leave the matter there let's look at another story. So we saw in the media yesterday, Mohbad's
Okay, that's
dad, yeah, was interviewed yesterday, and a question was put to him that why is the why is there delay in carrying out the burial of his
yeah.
son? And his response was that he's still expecting the autopsy report. And also, he mentioned another thing again that he's still insisting on DNA.
Okay, Jenny. Okay.
Yeah.
So that means that it's even more deeper than what we think that it is.
Yeah, yes, it is.
You understand?
I think for me, I think from one perspective, you can look at it that yes, he's still insisting on autopsy report, yeah, to ascertain the true picture of the cause of the late son's death on one side. The second one, DNA, because when we hear comment of people is that it is being viewed, yeah, in one sense that the call for DNA is because he's fighting tooth and nail to secure the properties of his late son.
Okay.
Yeah, that's okay. That as it stands now, if the DNA test is conducted and the report is favorable to him, of course he can take hold of the son's properties,
yes.
and all other in terms of royalty, the commercials, all the songs.
The point is that on that aspect, firstly is that Nigeria police, how does it what does how many, when does it talk, or how does
How long does it take
how long does it take to do
to carry out
carry out an autopsy within the 2 days or 3 days?
But the spokesman of the police said the autopsy was carried out outside the shores of Nigeria, that we don't have the center was born some a few years ago, that forensic laboratory was born down, that they needed to take it outside the shores of Nigeria to carry out it. But the question we ask is that taking this sample out of the country shouldn't take,
Because
it shouldn't take a week to analyze it in the laboratory.
even there's, they can't tell us that even Nigeria there's a case similar like that, and autopsy being carried out every day regularly. You understand? So would they want to tell us that because that Mohbad is a celebrity that makes it to be to so long? There is autopsy every day. There's criminal acts every day now, and autopsy needs to be carried out.
And
that
you
means that
suspect a cover up from the police and
yes,
some
yes,
people and some forces.
for me is that I think it's not transparency. There's not the transparency is not clear to me. They are not being transparent enough as far as I'm concerned. You understand? As far as I'm concerned, and therefore the debate that on that, I think what he did is very very right too. You understand? He needed to know, even though he needed to know it to place his conscience. Maybe I don't care. Maybe he want to claim royalty or not. But normally he needs to know, you understand, the cost. You understand of his the death, the cost of the death of the sons. He needs to know that. Secondly, is that when you ask of DNA, fine. It's because that when you trace about, is a little bit. If the fact the story is a bit deep than what we think it is.
And he spoke about
placenta. I said the because when the point is that shouldn't be. That's not for me. I don't. It cannot. I don't see that because when I give back to my sons, you understand. Even because as at that time I was very very busy. You understand. I could not even because when my wife put to bed, you understand, I was even trying to run on her to run around to look for phones, to do all that. Even placenta, the way they would just give me the placenta take, I don't even know where I kept it. So until it was now my sisters, you understand, that kept it for me. If not for her, you understand. So before I gave it to one of my relatives to go and do it before it now connects to my mom, and you understand. So it is because that he's an elderly man, you understand. That was one thing. But we that we are just young now, you understand, might not even look at that aspect. You understand?
So our plea on our part here is for the police, yeah, to do the needful and provide the autopsy reports at least. for the sake of the public, let this matter be laid to rest. And,
Yeah, honestly, I think
yes, for at least it's the back and forth is unnecessary.
so.
It's
At least,
not healthy
at
for the
least,
family.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
for
then there's a
really-
lot of people. They were just using Mohbad's death to cash out.
Yeah,
you
it shouldn't
understand?
be, yeah.
And then now, even looking at, they were just even link it to Obasaid Elebushi.
Yeah, so much conspiracy, and the police gave room to for not carrying out the investigation and then closing up on this case. And let's see people who are found wanting.
It's over a month now. It's
over
worrisome now.
3 months plus.
And
now.
that's
So,
too much.
so that tells you that the police have failed in their responsibility to do their work in the responsible manner that I think the public will give them applause in ensuring that future occurrence will not even happen again.
Yeah.
Yes. I think it's not about Mohbad now. We don't want another a similar story of any artist going through this similar occurrences. I think this is the issue at the moment. So we're going to take a wrap now. Yeah. Thanks for watching our conversation today. Yeah, we'll do it more often and often. Thank you, Gentle Soul.
Thank you.
Yeah. If you enjoy it,
Please subscribe to our channel and like, share the video.
Yeah. Cheers.